Hey Great TV family, I'm here to make or assemble the camera stands, the NEXTGEN 3. At Jackrabbit, we've made quite a few modifications to make these a little bit more applicable to the stands or to the stations that they're going out to. So hopefully this video kind of helps facilitate the assembly of these stands. When you get the big box, it can be a little bit overwhelming. The first thing you're going to want to start with is the camera stand leg. It looks like this. It's labeled as part A in your packet. We're going to put the feet on this first. We're going to build from the ground up. Once it's assembled, the stand itself weighs about 120 pounds, a little bit less, but it's easier to work from the bottom up than from the top down. You're also going to want to grab 3 of these feet, and you're also going to want to grab 6 of the nuts to go with these. Okay, I've gathered up all the supplies that I need and did a little bit of pre-assembly, so you don't have to watch me do all of this. This is what the finished product that we're going for looks like. It's pretty simple to acquire. You're just going to thread a nut onto the leg. And again, these are adjustable, so you're going to do whatever height works best for you. And then stick the peg of the leg through the hole and finish off by using the other nut. So now that you have your legs assembled to the feet, the next job is to take the legs and assemble them together to the outer pipe. Okay, so I went shopping in my pile of stuff. I have my outer pipe here. I have 6 of the washers and 6 of the 5/16 locking nuts. And the task at hand is to assemble the legs onto this outer pipe. So there's pre-drilled holes on the legs, and you're just gonna set them onto the studs that are welded on. Drop a flat washer onto each stud, and then drop one of the locking nuts onto that stud, and for now we'll hand tighten. Okay, so we have this foot assembly complete now. So now I have my inner pipe, and I'm going to slide this into my outer pipe and secure it using my thumb screws. Make sure when you slide your inner into your outer that your holes are at the top. So for the next step, you're going to take your lower mount plate and secure it onto the pipe assembly that you have so far. Pretty simple. Just going to turn it upside down, slide it onto the pipe, and then use these threaded knob screws or thumb screws to secure it in place. The next step is to take the upper mount plate that your camera is going to go on and mount it to the lower plate. If you come in and look, we have the 3 holes designated for the 1/2-inch rods that this is going to go into. So the easiest way to do this is to get you're going to put 6 nuts on this, and it's fully adjustable. So you're going to drop 3 nuts on first, drop that into those large holes on the lower mount plate, and then you're going to thread them onto the bottom of these dowels. So in order to do this, you're going to need the mounting arm, the VESA mount, I think is what you call it in the biz, the 1/2-inch dowel, and then 4 of the 1/2-inch nuts. So the first step is to take 1 of the 1/2-inch nuts and thread it onto the dowel. And then you're going to stick that through the mounting arm here. A little bit further. And then you're going to close it off with another nut. Now on the other side, you're going to take one of these nuts on. Take the VESA mount, thread it on, and then close it off with the last stud. Once you have the plate assemblies ready to go, what you're going to do, if you look at this upper mount plate, we have a lot of different orientations you could choose for your VESA mount assemblies. So this arm is fully adjustable, and the swivel that you choose to orient your VESA is also adjustable, and you can also flip it so that your teleprompter is lower rather than high. So it all depends on your needs. what you're going to need in order to assemble these is 2 of the 1/4-inch washers, 1 of the 1/4-inch bolts, and 1 of the 1/4-inch lock nuts. You're going to start by washer, bolt. Kind of tricky, you need big hands. Washer, and then lock it down with a nut. All right, the next step is to place the inverted plate that I just discussed in the previous step. You're going to do so with these 5/8" threaded rods, and I went ahead and cheated and got the 5/8" nut threaded onto here. I'm going to drop it through the pre-cut hole. And again, just like the rest of this assembly, everything's adjustable, so whatever height you need. 30 inches could be a bit much for a lot of stations. There. Finalize this. So once you have your dowels in where you want them, you're going to take the second stand and you're going to place it on top or through the holes. Once you get the plate set, then you're just going to lock it in place with your 5/8" nuts. Standard assembly, there's some choices. Once you have this done, you can choose to put your casters on. Instead of having the self-leveling feet, you can put casters on here instead. And another choice that a lot of stations are going for is they're buying the pole option as well to hang from their grid. So I'm limited on headspace here, but the way this works is this pole gets inserted into this location at the top mount plate, and it gets hung with a safety pin, a pull pin, as well as the 3 thumb screws is how it gets secured. Now, mounting this pole to your grid comes with an alternate plate that looks like this. This plate has a shark fin on it that will hang on to your pole grid, and then you also get this U-bolt kit, and you'll use the U-bolts to secure onto the pole provided. So you'll just slide these through and use the nuts that are provided in your U-bolt kit to secure the pole provided to this plate, which hangs on your grid. So that's an option that a lot of cameras or stations are going for. Thanks again for your purchase from Jackrabbit Manufacturing and Powder Coating. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me at mgerland@jackrabbitmfg.com or call me 979-446-0073. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Thank you.